Race Week Miami. That's right, Formula One. I mean, does it get any better than that? Well, I'm going to give you my 2 cents on Formula One Race Week Miami, which actually, it is in Miami, but not in where I call Miami. It's in way north. It's where the Hard Rock Stadium is, which is not the most convenient place for me because I'm in South Beach. But let me explain what goes on at Race Week here. Party, party, and party. I mean, honestly, if you don't like parties, don't come to Race Week. Now, have I been there? Yes. I went 2 years ago. How good of a time did I have? I had a miserable time. I mean, miserable. Let me just give you an idea of what's going on with this thing. Trying to get into the location at the Hard Rock with the, I don't know how many fans are there. I mean, I'm sure it's more than a football game. It takes at least an hour to 2 hours to get in. And when I say get in, I'm talking about get in the parking lot. Traffic is horrendous. There's buses everywhere. There's cops everywhere. Directing traffic here, directing traffic there. You got to go around this. You got to go around that. Go around this pylon. Go around that pylon. Park here. Don't park here. Park over there. No, don't park over there. Oh, $50 for what? Just for the entrance? Just to park your car? Oh, wait. I'm sorry. $150. Oh, no problem. All right. So now you park your car. Okay. Well, where do you go now? Try to find where you're going. Well, there are people there to tell you where to go. I got to tell you, when I was there 2 years ago, they told us where to go. We went in the spot where they told us, and we had seating, and it was hot as hell. Wow, when I say hot, bumping into people all over the place. I was shocked that nobody dropped their hot dog or their beer or whatever they were drinking all over me, because it was just, I mean, it was like almost a nightmare. Now you get to see the race. Well, yeah, get to see the race. What do you get to see? Let's put it this way. What do you hear? You hear loud, super loud noises. Now, I went to Woodstock. I heard Jimi Hendrix play, blasting in the speakers. I've been to a lot of concerts. I've been to a lot of racetracks and stuff. The one that I love is the one in Monte Carlo. I've been there a couple of times. That I love. First of all, if you're in Monte Carlo, you can be in a high-rise or even a restaurant, and you get to see a good percentage of the track. Miami, no. No matter where you are, it's a lousy seat. Well, okay, I shouldn't say that because I haven't been to every seat in the stadium or on the track. Honestly, I have not been. But I will tell you something. You do see the cars for a second. I mean a second. Boom, it's gone. And then the noise is just... So if you're talking to somebody, you can't hear a word they're saying. And I mean that. Then when the car goes by, which is a split second, then you start talking, and bam, and then another comes by. And you stop because you want to see the car, but they go so fast. And these hairpin corners, I mean, they slow down. They're going from 200 miles an hour down to like 40, around the corner. And boom, they take off. And as soon as they take off, it's loud as hell again. So let me explain this to you just so you have a clue what happened with me. I had such a miserable time, I said I would never go again. Well, last week, somebody calls me up, and it was, I think, on a Tuesday night, and said, hey, I've got a ticket for you for the race. And I'm like, oh, okay. And I wasn't thinking anything about it. I said, okay, I have a ticket for you for Friday. Good. So I woke up the next morning, and I said, wait a second. I remember going to this, and it was miserable. And I'm not going. So I called my friend up and said, thank you, but no. He said, are you kidding me? Everybody wants these tickets. I said, well, give it to somebody else. So I didn't go. It just reminded me. Then that night, somebody else calls me up and says, I've got super ticket for you for Sunday in the paddock and all this other stuff. And what did I say? I said, no. That's right. You know something? There's an old saying somewhere along the line, fool me once, shame on you. Fool me twice, shame on me. Well, I learned my lesson. Again, as I say, if I was going to go to the one in Monte Carlo, I had a great time there. There's spots all over the place where it's just fun, more fun. Here, I don't know. It just wasn't good for me. You may like it, but let me tell you this. Party, party, party. I went to so many parties. And besides partying, well, let me put it another way. Before the race, just before the race, I had a fantastic hosting at Pamplemousse Restaurant, and that was great. That was a fashion show and singing and great time, and I hosted that, and that was a lot of fun. Then Saturday morning, I was in a music video, and when I say morning, it was about 11:30 it started, and that was over at 4. Racing my car, zipped down to South Beach, and then at 6 o'clock I was back on stage again for another show, another fashion show, which was great, and that was a lot of fun. So then that night went to a great party, and that was at the Moore Building, and that was so much fun with my friend Amira Banish, and it was so great. That was a great party. Sunday was the race. And then here we are, beginning of the week, and I lived to talk about it. Interesting, huh? Yes. Everybody enjoy every minute of your life.